You may want to take your complaint to a civilian review board if there's one in your city.
Some of them are more independent than others. Some of them have more powers than others. Those review boards can't compensate you monetarily. The only way you're going to get that is through a lawsuit. But they can adjudicate your case in an administrative hearing, and they can make findings that in some cases are merely advisory and never go anywhere. In other cases may result in discipline. You can always file a complaint with the Internal Affairs Bureau of Police. You should have no illusions about these. Going to Internal Affairs is a lot like asking the fox to watch out for the chickens in the chicken coop. But that doesn't mean it isn't worth doing, because if you file a complaint, even if it's not sustained, that complaint goes into the personnel file of the police officer.
These can all bring some pressure to bear on local authorities, and they can help to educate the community. But we're not relying on those approaches to stop misconduct. We can't wait for justice to simply appear. Justice is something that we can make in our own communities, and the first step is for people to get into the street and to see firsthand what's actually happening in their communities.
What we're really working to do, though, is to build empowerment in the community, and so what that means is community organizing. Community organizing is a really important part of what we're doing, is just literally getting on the streets. We're taking a direct, active role in the community and making sure that people know us and know what we're doing, and we're getting literature out and we're talking to people about how they can get involved. And by doing that grassroots effort, we really are building community and building our organization around the community that we work in.
There is a consequence for the police just messing with cop watchers.
You see this? The streets is watching, motherfucker. We seen everything, goddammit.
We have a reputation that we built up over years, that we are simply observing, that we have a right to observe. And that is accepted by our community. People understand what we're about, and the cops know they're not going to get very far lying about what we do. And that puts us in a very powerful position, at least in a position to gather the information that we seek.
Copwatch in itself is not a solution to the problem of police brutality, but it is a tremendous advance in the struggle when we stand together in the streets, in our own neighborhoods, to defend each other against police misconduct.
We are going to stand up and we're going to show these babies and these children that we are out here and you can overcome the situation if you just stay together, you know what I mean?
Cop watching isn't just a hobby or something you do. Cop watching is a way of life. It's the balance to having cops. You have cops here, and you have Cop Watch here.
And our daily assertion of our rights makes it that much easier for the next person. And ultimately, if we were all asserting our rights, it means that we all could live with a greater degree of security and peacefulness.
I'm going to take my community back. This is my home. You're not going to let nobody come in your house and dictate the rules of your house, because it's your house. So stand up, man. That's why I tell you, community, stand up. Because if we don't stand up, who will?
That cop right there put that woman in handcuffs because she asked for his ID earlier.
I know.
Yeah. It's legal. It's ridiculous.
Totally keep my ass.
Are you allowed to comment on the pending low-power FM legislation in Congress?
I'd love to. What are you listening to now on your earphone? What? I can't hear you. I'm listening on my earplug. Yeah.
People sometimes don't want to see what goes on behind closed doors or at night when, you know, it's not in the public eye. Copwatch makes people see the truth about police misconduct.
Don't get in his way. Jesus. Pump it up, yeah. Take some deep breaths, relax, take some deep breaths and relax.
Sweeper approaching. Caution. Sweeper approaching. Caution. Sweeper approaching.
You need to tell Public Works to come at another time.
Okay, I understand that, but they're still here now, and they're still going to do their job.
They need to come at another time.
I understand that, but they're here now, and they're still going to need to do their job. How can I work with you in order to get that done? Give me a solution.
What is their job?
Clean the sidewalk.
Why?
Because they're public works.
Right.
Who else?
Public Works, and they're working for the public.
Right.
And here you have the public, and they don't want it.
You're missing the point.
I think you're missing the point.
Okay.
Sergeant Reddick.
Call me Rat.
You know what? We can have this bullshit rhetoric conversation, where we can really talk about what's really happening.
I don't want to talk what's really happening. I want to give you.
I want to talk about what's really happening.
We're watching you! We're watching you! Whose streets? Our streets! Not everybody's streets! Whose streets? They got the law! Right here! We're on the law! Oh yeah! Look at them go! They're more excited than got no more! Ain't that right?
Is this for your entertainment?
No, we're here with Copwatch. Here with Copwatch. Just here to observe. So.
Why are you treating me like this?
What?
Why do you treat me like this?
Treat you like how?